Iron Trader. It is Friday morning. Now, this is a real fast week, especially when you're out of the office, three of it. So, as usual, here we are going to review crude oil here and natural gas. Now, remember, the rig count will be out today at 1 p.m. This video is for information purposes only, not a recommendation to buy, sell any stock, commodity, ETF. Please like, subscribe. Thanks for watching. Okay, here we have crude oil daily chart, natural gas daily chart. Now, yesterday you can see here we had a nice bottoming tail here situation. That's what we were kind of looking for. However, there is a lot of resistance here overhead. So let's take a look at the upside here first. Okay, first of all, we want to look here is going to be big resistance, going to be the 78.72. Okay, that's going to be your 200 SMA here. And then right above it is we have 79.01. And then we come to the top of this candle here, you're looking at that 79.13. And then we have that 79.49, which is your 50-day. That's going to be very, very strong resistance. Now, again, if we can get above, then what we'll do is we'll look to the bottom of this candle. You're looking at 80.22. We look at the bottom there, 80.45. But what you're really looking for here is going to be that 80.66. Right above that is we have your 81.10. So right now the price here is below all those key simple moving averages, and that's going to be very, very strong and very, very tough to get through, especially this 8 SMA here, okay? Because this is what happens. I showed you this many a times, that once that price gets below it, it's very, very tough to get back above it, okay? So we've got to see how this is all going to shake out here. Now, let's just take a look here at the downside. Okay, so obviously what we want to do is we want to watch today's low here so far. You're looking at 77.78, and we want to come right over here to the bottom, 77.55. We'll look to the bottom of this candle here. You're looking at 76.98, and then we'll have 76.40, and then we're going to look at that 76.04, which was yesterday's low. Now, the key to this is see where this price channel is. These are the blue lines. These are just price channels. And all they do is just measure the bottoms and the tops of candles. Okay? So they're very, very good. Now, you can use Bollinger Bands. You can use clouds. I just found that these here are just more precise than anything on that situation there because, again, they're very simple and they just have the tops and the bottoms of the candles. And that's what you want to do. Keep your trading very, very simple there. The more complicated you make it, it just doesn't work. Okay. I've tried many ways. I've been doing this here for over 2 decades here. So, it just doesn't work. Just keep it simple. So we had that double top situation in a series of lower high, of candles here now, okay? So, but right now, what we're doing is we're doing have like a sideways action, so we could have a trading range. So, what you want to do here is realistically today is just watch that 76.04. That was that yesterday's low, and then we want to watch that key 200-day at that 78.72 and this 8 SMA here. That's going to be all very, very critical here on this trading basis here now. So we got to see how this is all going to shake out here. Now, your RSI. It's not really telling you much here. Just kind of right down the bottom here. There's no divergences or anything. Your MACD, your green below your red. It looks like it wants to curve up here, but so far we got absolutely nothing going on here now. Okay, so we are in a September contract. So we got to see how this is going to shake out here, going all the way through the August and through the September months here. Okay, so right now, again, I said just watch this key level here, that 76.04, and watch that 200 SMA here at that 78.72. Other than that, we might just have a trading range of sideways action where we could be looking to get some nice scalps here, long and short kind of a situation. Now, yesterday I had a really good short in there. I got stopped out at 17 on the SCO. Does real good trades. Slapped into the UCO. And right now I am flat. So right now I'm looking for a trade here, but we got to see how this is all going to shake out. Now, natural gas here. Well, what do we have here? Okay, natty gas. Well, pretty much the same old situation. The key is going to be holding that key at 201 right here. Okay, that's going to be very, very critical. So now we have that sideways action. We had a little rally up here, and then now she just came right on off here. Okay, so let's look at the downside first. So watch that price channel. That's going to be very, very key. That's at 2.01, which is basically the bottom of that candle. Now, if that's lost here, very, very easy here. Just go right to the left. What do you have? Look at the top there. You got 2 flat. Look at the top there, 1.97. Look at the bottom there, 1.95. But this is what you're looking for, 1.90. That'll be the target. And then we have 1.67, which is your fill. So your gap and your fill. Now, well, this is what I'm watching here. If this could come down lower, okay, and then we could have the RSI up higher, that would give us a positive divergence. So let's just see if that can shake out here or not. Okay, that's the key. So when we had this negative divergence here, okay, see we had the high, then we had a high, and then we had an even higher high, and then a lower high. That's always the first tell negative divergence here that's going to sell off here. Plus, you also had the head, left shoulder, right shoulder. That's another tell. You had the crossover here, the green below the red. That's another tell. And then this is the kiss of death when that 8-day crosses that 21-day. Then that's the absolute kiss of death where she's going to go lower. Now, what I'm looking for here, because this is like a oversold kind of conditions going on here, okay, where your MACD is riding the bottom. Now, I'm not saying it could ride it over here like it did and ride that bottom. There's no question about that. But what I'm looking for here is a positive divergence where if this was here, you had a low, and if this could break down here and go all the way down to that 1.90, but your RSI stay up, that would be a positive divergence, and that would be a first tell here that we're getting into a bottoming situation, okay? So let's just keep watching for that. Now, what we want to do on the upside, well, it's pretty simple here. Is this 8 simple moving average? You're looking at 2.10, okay? Very, very key. Now, again, if you can get above it, we'll look to the top of yesterday's candle. You're looking at 2.15. You have 2.17, but right here, this is the big boy right here at that 2.20, okay? Above that, we have your 21-day sitting at 2.27. Okay, but right now here, see how the 21-day cross that 50-day, cross the 200-day, now looking to cross that 100-day. That's going to be very, very strong resistance, just like what we have here, strong resistance. Okay, so just keep this in mind here. When that rolls over, that's usually I call it the death cross, because that's here is going to take this thing lower here. Okay, until you can get and close back above that 8 SMA here, like we did here, then you can rally it all the way back up here. Okay, so for today here on natural gas here, watch this key level 2.01. Okay, if that is lost, then what you want to do is you want to have that big target. We can look here, but realistically, we're looking for that 1.90. Okay, upside, very easy. We're looking here for this 2.10, and then we can go 2.15, 2.17, but right there is the big boy at 2.20. So let's just see how this is going to shake out for today. I'm flat right now. I have no position. So I'm looking either to scalp the UNG long here or the KOLD. Now, yesterday I came in there looking for scalp the UNG. Thought maybe we could get a little move up here. But once it closed, went below yesterday, the previous day's low, then you know she's going to go lower. And that was a good scalp, 2.5 points on that KOLD, which was a really good trade. Okay, so again, I'm not going to have no opinion here. We just got to see what's going to work today. Okay, so if we lose this key 2.01, then that jump right in that short position, and we're going to take it right down to 1.90. Okay. Now, if that 2.01 holds, we might be able to get a scalp on UNG here, all the way back here up to this 2.2 level here. Okay. So we're just going to see how this is all going to shake out. Have no opinion. Just trade what's in front of you, not what you want. That is going to be the key. Okay, I'll be here back here for midday trading. We'll take a look at crude, natural gas, and then we'll always throw something in the mix. Maybe Tesla today, because that looks like it's moving up a little bit higher here. The Nasdaq is rallying up a 189. I'll be looking for scalps here in NVIDIA. Remember, I am long NVIDIA, but I also scalp it daily here. Yesterday, you had a nice good, I think it was like a 10 or 12 point move there. I ended up scalping it 3 times yesterday. So it was really, really good. I got 14.5 points yesterday out of that NVIDIA. So that's a really good trader. That's my new best friend right there is NVIDIA. Now Tesla is also a very good scalp because it moves. Okay. So that's the key. So watch those two there today if you want to do some scalp trades. Okay, thanks for watching.